What will you do if this never leaves? Even though we put on our masks, get tested, get vaccines, but there's a chance all of this will stay forever. But don't worry, even if it stays, it shouldn't be that bad. So how would it not leave? If it doesn't leave, what will happen? And how can we make it weaker and turn it into a common cold? Join us and let's see what will happen if this virus stays here for good. Unfortunately, there are a few ways that makes this virus stay here for good. There might be a chance that the vaccines don't work properly, and maybe animals could get infected and mutate the virus. So is there a chance that the vaccines don't work? Some people think that putting on a mask and social distancing shouldn't be a thing and the government is forcing us to do it. And those same people don't believe in the vaccine. First of all, you have to know that vaccine only works when most people cooperate. If most people get the vaccine, the virus is gonna have a hard time finding a home and gets weaker and weaker. And this weakness causes it to die out. Earth has 7.5 billion people. Let's say half of these people don't get the vaccine. Some people say no, I'm not getting it. Some people are not in a country that it's available. And the same people don't put on a mask. The virus is gonna have a good time because it can find a place to live anywhere and continue to mutate. Let's say most of the population in one city gets the vaccine, but a city 100 kilometers away, most of the people don't get the vaccine. What would happen? The virus in the city that didn't get the vaccine would mutate, change themselves, and go back to the city that did get vaccinated. And since the virus was mutated, the vaccine doesn't work anymore, and the people would get sick again. Another way that this virus can't go away is animals, and it's not only bats. This virus has been found in tigers and minks. But let's say the whole world gets the vaccine and this virus gets exterminated. But there's a small chance that it stays in an animal's body and make itself stronger and stronger so it could attack humans once again. Scientists believe that COVID started like this. It made itself stronger in an animal's body and it attacked humans. You could say this happened in Wuhan. There's another way that this virus can stay, and it's mutations. You could say mutations is the most dangerous thing that could happen to this virus. Because there's a chance that it could mutate into something that's way more dangerous and no vaccine can affect it. Let's say everybody in the world is vaccinated, we put away our masks, and everything is back to normal. And we invited our family and friends over for a gathering because it's been over a year since we've seen them. But all of a sudden, one of our guests says, "Have you heard the news? There's a new strain of virus out there." If this news turns out to be true, all of the human research about the virus is gone. We're basically back to square one. We have to relearn everything about the virus, research it, and make another vaccine. Companies that make masks would be happy about this. Anyways, how did COVID mutate and turn into something else? You should know that mutation in a virus happens during a copying stage. Basically means when it's in someone's body and it's making a copy of itself, in the middle of copying, there could be a mistake, and that mistake is the mutation. When a virus is copying itself, a chance of mutation is quite slim. But when the virus goes from body to body, the mutation happens faster, and the more body it goes through, it has a higher chance of mutation. But you shouldn't really worry, because every virus goes through mutation. This is not only a COVID thing. You should know that after a virus gets mutated, the chances of it getting more dangerous is very small. And you could say after a virus mutates, it gets weaker. Scientists say, even though there's a chance when a virus mutates, it could get dangerous, but the mutation helps us find out more about this virus and help us find a better vaccine for it. The coronavirus is pretty much like the mumps virus. 45 years ago, they came up with the vaccine for the mumps, and that same vaccine still works today. And you could say the virus hasn't changed much. So we shouldn't worry about it too much. Even though this virus killed millions of people, but humans aren't this weak. And not only will humans make the vaccine for this virus, their body will work hard as well and make itself stronger and stronger to fight off this virus. And the reason that this virus killed off so many people was because it was a new thing and our body wasn't used to it and we didn't know much about it. But now our knowledge gets better and our body will get stronger. So if the virus wants to mutate, it can mutate. This virus is gonna be around for a while, but the more it stays, the weaker it gets, and our body gets stronger and stronger against this virus. And even if we get the virus, it's gonna be like a common cold. And you should know that the common cold used to be like COVID and was quite dangerous, but now it's extremely weak and doesn't affect us as much. It's just really annoying. Even though COVID killed off a lot of people and made a lot of people lose their jobs, it did some good things as well. One of them was that it made the pollution way less and automobile emissions decreased by 8%. Another good thing that this virus did was working from home, because there are a lot of jobs you can do at home and be fine, and there is no need to drive all this way, sit in traffic, and cause pollution. In conclusion, you could say that this little thing changed our world forever. Some places very bad, some places good. Please leave us a comment and tell us what this virus did to your area.